Dobrý den všem, dnes máme možnost položit pár otázek. Kyle STULL, to je Master Trainerový Trigger Point, který je zodpovědný za vzdělávání a který je také tvůrcem nového vzdělávání assessmentu performance. Hello Kyle, I have a couple of questions about new education Trigger Point assessment to performance.
Okay.
My first question is, what give you inspiration to design these new courses?
Well, first of all, we wanted to progress our current education. So we wanted to take a course, build in assessments so that way we can use assessments to guide our phone learning. And then the second thing is we wanted to utilize the MB5. So the Assessments to Performance course uses the MB5 to address about 20 different areas throughout the body. So the big thing is using assessments to guide our foam rolling and utilizing the great MB5.
What is the benefit of MB5?
That's a great question. The first thing is the size. We developed it to be 5 inches, and that's going to help us target certain areas of the body. So first of all, it's great to help build compression into areas of the hip, such as the TFL, some adductors, the glutes, the hamstrings, and it still has a smaller surface area, so it's more acute, more pinpoint pressure. Also up for the shoulders, we can use body weight compression, so using it up against the ground or on the floor to target the muscles of the pec. We do some stuff around the posterior deltoid and also some of the latissimus dorsi. And inconsistent with the rest of our products, it's also different layers of foam that are compressed and glued together. Now the value that brings is as you roll across it, those different layers of foam are going to help stimulate blood flow and fluid flow better than a lot of the products that are just one smooth flat surface.
Yeah, that's really cool. Could you give us some details about the assessment?
Absolutely, absolutely. So it does somewhat build off of our previous courses. However, you don't have to attend our previous courses to understand it. So whenever in the course, we start off with the manual, great manual, had a lot of fun writing it, or the book, had a lot of fun writing it. And it starts off talking about some basics of human movement science. We have a small anatomy section to where it should be, for a lot of the participants, it's probably a recap or revisiting a lot of this education that they experienced in their studies. But from there, we use, I call it an assessment logic. So what we want to do, first of all, is look at global movement patterns. And then, if we notice something that looks less than ideal, and I know not everybody's perfect, but there's specific things in the course we'll look for, then we can go into additional testing. So first of all, we have a specific test for the ankle. And then again, we'll relate that. If we notice ankle range of motion problems, we'll relate that back to some specific areas we can address with the MB5. Then we'll go up to the hip, and the same thing. We'll use a global movement pattern. If we notice anything that stands out, then we're going to do more specific hip testing. Then we'll address the areas with the MB5, and then we'll move up to the thoracic spine and the shoulder. Same process. Look at a global movement pattern, and then more specific testing. And the whole idea is building a logical system for personal trainers and health and fitness professionals to follow to help them design better mobility programs.
Yeah, it's a huge reason, or big reason that people to come for this education, right?
It's a great course, a lot of information in the course.
Okay. Do you recommend to participate in foam rolling before this course, or does it matter?
Ideally, if somebody came to the foam rolling course first, they would understand some of our basic methods. Then whenever they came to this course, then it would be a progression on some of those basic methods. This will be a little bit more advanced, a little bit more specific, so again, sort of progressed. However, the course is written to where if they don't attend foam rolling, they'll still understand how to use it, and they'll still get some great information.
Is that the reason to come for these courses?
There is. One of the biggest reasons to come to this course is going to be to learn that assessment process, to learn how to design a great mobility program using a great tool based on how each client moves. So a much more individualized and specific mobility program.
Okay, thank you for...
You're very welcome. Thank you.